All right, Kendra, thanks so much. We'll see you in a few. Well, with such a large and diverse field of candidates vying for the Democratic nomination, some voters had a tough time deciding which one to ultimately support.
Fox Carolina's Margaret Burnquist spent the day talking to voters in Greenville about how they made their choice in candidates.
In this Democratic primary, a lot of voters are casting their ballots strategically, so it's not simply a question of voting for their favorite candidate.
My heart and my strategy, they are both one and the same. The person that I'm voting for has my heart, and he's strategically, he's the best one to get the job done from day one.
At the Phyllis Wheatley Community Center polling place, Helen Nixon tells Fox Carolina the former Vice President Joe Biden checks all her boxes.
But he's a good person, and like Jim Clyburn say, he knows us.
Rebecca Lawrence isn't sure any one candidate aligns with her values perfectly, but she looks for a balance.
My strategy is a mix of somebody that shares some of my values and also just who has some chance in the general election.
Voter Ron Poole simply wants change.
I don't care if it's Bernie, I don't care if it's Biden, I don't care if it's Tom Steyer, you know. As long as they do what they're supposed to do, I'm with it.
My strategy has always been, if I believe in a candidate and if I trust a candidate, that's the person I want to vote for.
For Katie Blackman at the Overbrook Baptist Church polling site, that candidate is Elizabeth Warren.
I think she's amazing, and I don't care if people think she's electable or not, because I think if you vote for her, she's electable.
Bernie Sanders, just because I think he's definitely the most compassionate candidate right now.
At the McCarter Presbyterian Church precinct, Hannah Cobb is voting her heart, regardless of electability.
I think he's good for the people who love him. I'm not sure. I'm hoping he does awesome, but we'll see.
The candidate who wins the South Carolina Democratic primary will take that momentum into Super Tuesday and possibly all the way to becoming the party's nominee. And several voters walking out of here today have told me that makes them feel like they've had a very powerful voice in this process. Margaret Burnquist, Fox Carolina News.
Absentee voting in South Carolina as of today, 20,000 more ballots returned than the primary total in 2016. White voters doubled this time around, and the black votes rose about 6,000 votes from 2016 again. That was key here in South Carolina, the first one where a majority of the Democrat electorate are African Americans. So that really gives these candidates an idea of where they stand right now in this race.